Hey guys, Gizmoddict here, and a couple of days back I actually had the privilege of checking out the Asus ROG Phone 2. So this phone was officially launched on July 22nd, but I actually checked this phone out a couple of weeks ago, and today I'm going to talk about my short experience with it. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. And if you guys don't want to miss out such videos in the future, then please do hit the red subscribe button and press the bell icon. Now let's get started. So if you take a look at the ROG Phone 2 for the first time, it looks very similar to the ROG Phone 1 from the outside. But then it's on the inside where Asus has made a lot of changes. So first of all, the biggest change is that the ROG Phone 2, as expected, comes with the Snapdragon 855 chipset. Now this is not your ordinary 855 that you get in the OnePlus 7 Pro or the OnePlus 7 or anything like that, but this is an overclocked 855 chip. So it performs better according to Asus, plus they've actually overclocked the GPU as well. So that should give you some kind of boost in the gaming performance. And they did show some benchmarks to us in the presentation where the Asus ROG Phone 2 was performing better than the OnePlus 7 Pro in terms of gaming. So the bottom line is you get an overclocked Snapdragon 855 and you also get their vapor chamber cooling system on the ROG Phone 2. So this was also present on the ROG Phone 1 and this time they've improved it further, so the cooling should be pretty good on the phone. Apart from the internals, another big change on the ROG Phone 2 is that this time around you've not got a 90Hz display, but you've got a 120Hz display. So on the front there is a 120Hz AMOLED display. It's a Full HD Plus panel, not a 2K panel. And in the settings of this phone you can actually change the refresh rate. So if you wanted to keep at 60, 90 or 120, you can do that. So I think this is one of the first phones with a 120Hz AMOLED display. And the quality of it was pretty good. 120Hz is even more smoother than 90Hz, and that honestly feels great. The display also supports 10-bit content, so HDR10 support is present on this AMOLED display. So in terms of display, it's pretty good. I think you've got 120Hz plus it's an AMOLED panel, so it should be pretty fun for gaming. You've not got a complete bezel-less design here. You do have some kind of bezels, but then hey, it's a gaming phone, so you've got stereo speakers as well, and the aspect ratio is 19.5:9. So I think I would prefer stereo speakers and some bezels on a gaming phone as compared to your ordinary smartphone. So yeah, even though it has bezels, I don't really care about it. The phone is made out of metal and glass, so you've got a metal frame and there is glass on the back, plus it kind of feels pretty nice and chunky in hands. It's got a very good heft to it, it feels pretty solid, and the best part about this phone is that you've got 6000 mAh of battery on the ROG Phone 2. 6000 mAh on a phone. I've used the Asus 6Z with 5000 mAh of battery and that phone gives me 7.5 hours of screen on time. So I can't even imagine how much the ROG phone is going to give me with 6000 mAh of battery. Plus you've got Asus's Zen UI 6 here, so once again stock Android, pretty much like Oxygen OS, so it's bare bones stock Android with all of the added features of Zen UI. So I think the ROG Phone 2 is gonna be a battery champ, and apart from that all of the other things are similar to what you get on the ROG Phone 1. So you've got those dual Type-C ports on the sides, plus you've also got those air triggers, so you've got these touch points, they've been improved now as compared to the ROG Phone 1, so you can use them as triggers while playing PUBG or something like that. And this phone still retains a headphone jack. So 6000 mAh of battery coupled with 7nm of Snapdragon 855, and you've got the in-display fingerprint sensor with a 120Hz AMOLED display. It's one of the most beefiest specced phone of 2019, and if you're a gamer, I think this is an absolute delight for you. So that was all about the ROG Phone 2, but then what completes this phone, what makes this phone a true gaming phone, is the support of accessories that you get with the ROG Phone 2. So the ROG Phone 1 had its fair share of accessories and Asus has just improved upon them with the ROG Phone 2. So let's start with the basic stuff first. So you've got this cooling fan. So this time around it's a lot more efficient, it's quieter, and it has redirected the airflow so that the phone is cooled in a much better way as compared to the ROG Phone 1. So you've got the fan once again with that RGB lighting, and you can use it anytime you want to with your phone so that your phone doesn't overheat. Apart from the fan, one of my favorite accessories for this phone is this controller. So this is a multi-purpose modular like controller. So on the first look you would think this is any other console controller, but then it's very modular. So actually you can use it in three ways. You can use it with Bluetooth, or you can use it with USB, or you actually can use it wirelessly. So there is a small USB stick inside, so you can remove it, connect it to a laptop or something like that, and use the controller as a wireless controller. So it's a 3-in-1, you can use it in 3 different cases, and apart from that the left and the right joystick are removable. So you can remove these joysticks and you can attach it to the phone itself if you don't want to use the controller. So that's pretty cool. And the best part is all of these accessories are interconnected. For example, you've got this twin view dock in which you've got a built-in battery. I think it's once again 5000 or 6000 mAh. It's got its own 120Hz display, so you can connect your phone in it, and you've got dual display here. And you've also got triggers built in, you've also got speakers and a cooling fan inside. And what you can do is you can connect your joysticks to this controller. So you can make a really nice contraption wherein you can live stream, you can talk to your subscribers in the dual screen, and you can use the controllers while gaming. So all in all of these accessories are very cool. You can interconnect them and it gives you overall a very good gaming experience. Lastly, because it's a gaming phone, Asus is gonna have tie-ups with a lot of game developers and companies to support the 120Hz display. So as of now, I think the maximum FPS that you can get from any Android game is 60 FPS. But Asus did tell us that they are gonna work specially with some of the game developers. They did not disclose which developers they're gonna work on. Maybe Tencent might be the one, there is no confirmation about that, but there is talks of enabling 90 FPS or probably even more for that 120Hz display. Because if the game is gonna play at 60 FPS, then it's not gonna utilize that 120Hz panel. So Asus is in talks with a lot of companies, and whichever games will get the higher FPS support, that will only get to know once the phone launches in India. But yeah, I think Asus will be doing something cool to have a better game support on the ROG Phone 2. So overall, I feel that this is one of the phones that you should look out for if you're planning to buy a gaming oriented smartphone and you have that high level budget. Because I think when this phone launches in India, it will be one of its kind, and if you want to be a streamer or a professional gamer on mobile, then this is something that you can buy. As of now, Asus has not confirmed anything about the release date in India, the pricing or anything like that, but this phone is on pre-order in China and the prices are actually out. So I can read right now that Asus has launched a couple of models. You've got a 8GB, 128GB model which is affiliated with Tencent in China, and that phone has been launched for only $509. So it's basically 35,000 rupees. So you've got 35,000 rupees, but then this model is affiliated with Tencent. So maybe it might have ads or something like that. I don't know. I cannot confirm anything. We'll know once these units are out and they're shipped to the customers. But then the standard version of this phone, which all of us are gonna get, is going to be priced at around $873, which is 60,000 rupees. Now these are China prices, so I don't know where Asus is gonna price this phone in India. I guess only time will tell, because the Asus ROG phone was priced quite expensive. So let's see what they do with the ROG Phone 2. As of now, these are my first impressions about the Asus ROG Phone 2. If you guys have any questions, then please let me know. And if you guys would want me to cover the ROG Phone 2 when it launches in India, definitely let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be back in the notifications very soon. Peace.